Namaste. My name is Suzanne Bernert, and today in Suzanne Talks to we have Nidhi Uttam. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so excited to have you in my chat, and welcome.
Thank you so much. And I'm equally excited to see you online like this and chit chat with you and your followers. It's a privilege that you have invited me in your program. And we are going to have some interesting topics because we are connected with each other for, I believe, now 15 years.
Yes.
It's a very,
We
very
are
long
connected
time.
very, very long time, and if
Yeah.
you guys don't know it yet, we have started together. Like I had my first big break with Balaji Kasautii Zindagii Kay, and I played the foreign Bahu. And then there were time leaps and time leaps and time leaps, and suddenly I found Nidhi to be my daughter. And I was like, oh, I had
Yeah.
suddenly from like a single love relationship and some problems with my mother-in-law, they gave me four children, if I remember it right.
When
So
I
one
was
of them.
introduced to you, I was also zapped. I said, such a beautiful, hot looking mom, and she looks so young. And I was, I believe, one of the youngest kids in the show. And
Yeah.
there was one younger to me, I was the second last. So that was my career's beginning too. I had just done a show before that. And yeah, we go a long way back. And to our good luck, we worked in another big show, Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, recently, few years back.
Yeah.
And again, there we were together, and it was such a good time. The same warmth which she radiates. So it
It's
was
longer.
like,
It was in 2016, if you want to believe it.
yeah.
We are already in 2023, and I don't know, time just flies.
Time just
That
flies.
brings, and
Exactly.
that brings me to one of the questions. At that time, TV was like that, that they did time leaps, and then suddenly you found yourself playing a mother, and I didn't have any problem with that. I was just like, will I be able to pull it off emotionally? And now I see the same thing happening to you. You're young, you're beautiful, you should play the bahu, you should be, and then I see articles where they are casting you to be the mother, and I'm thinking, why? Why do you think this is so prevalent in the industry?
I
And besides TV, it's in movies as well.
See, it's a actor's choice too, but in television, the creatives and the channels, they have this perception that the mother should look young. They should look young and beautiful because uh, till a time you're playing a heroine, and then after some time, when you have, there has to be, you have to biologically and organically grow in a show. So when I was offered to be a mother in Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata, I was quite young that time. I had got married in real life, and I was like a little reluctant because they gave me a child which was like I had adopted a child, and I had not played a mother before that. So I was like little okay, theek hai, it's adopted child, ho jayega. And then gradually the second child came. Then I was shown pregnant in the show. So all of that things which you have to go through from every, like they show each and every detail. So that comes across like a challenge for any young girl, that you have to play a mother, you have to go through that labor process and everything, then deliver a child. Emotionally, you actually start feeling that, yeah, am I that big to play this role? But
Yeah.
when I spoke to one of the producers, so he said, with the show, as the show is growing, all the characters are growing, so you need to organically grow with the show. So I took it with a pinch of salt ki, yeah, theek hai, let's do it. And then it becomes like whenever I was offered another show, like after that, I believe now I did a show called Dusri Ma, which
Yes.
stars, which comes on Ant TV. And in that I've been shown, like I have a child of 7 8 years old boy, and I die. So my entire thing is on the Dusri Ma. I'm the Pehli Ma, and the Dusri
Mhm.
Ma takes over. So it's a beautiful story. And there I have, like, there were some articles which in which people asked that, are you okay playing a mother of a kid? So I thought, why not? If here the way it was emotionally, the story, if it requires, then I'm the, like
Mhm.
this, there's central character, the entire stories surrounds me. There are so many flashback scenes with the child, and everybody gets tears when they see that show. like especially my scenes when the flashback comes, because it's the pain of the child losing his real mother,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and the memories, the flashbacks when they are shown, so it's very emotionally people get connected. So I felt really happy, like for an actor, if you can emote and bring tears to your audience, tears of joy, tears of pain, then that's your biggest reward. So I felt I did the right thing by accepting it.
Yeah, I think if the story like in Ye Rishta, whatever they did, I found it very organic. I felt always like they're trying to be as near to life as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are some Saas Bahu serials where it just doesn't make sense, where you see the people walking like they're working together and you're looking at it and you can't figure out who's the son and who's the mother and who's the
Yeah, yeah.
daughter.
I believe we have both have been really lucky to be a part of Ye Rishta. The immense amount of love which we get from the show still, and definitely we have got, each and every character had that importance throughout. Like from my journey of falling in love, of a girl falling in love who's a handicapped girl. So
Yeah.
many handicapped people get connected, and they have actually told me, you have brought a difference in our lives. So
Wow.
as you are just growing with the show and the character, you're definitely bringing changes in the mindset of people, the people who connect with you. And Ye Rishta has been very very natural show.
Hmm.
So
That's
I believe that is the reason it has been like one of the longest running shows. Still, like almost 14 years, the show is doing really well
long
because
on.
we get a good connect with the show. So that connect should be very important in any show, whether you're playing a elder mother or a younger mother. But if you're not able to connect with the audience, it won't
Then it
work.
doesn't matter what you look like.
Yeah.
But coming to flashbacks, flashbacks I find is one of these tools that work very well in the industry. And like you said, you had a plus point in it. And I had flashbacks in as Queen Helena. They wanted to make me more villainous, but by creating flashbacks where I give birth and I have my child and they show the whole connection, it just like it backfired. Like I had more sympathy afterwards. So your character in that new show, like, is your trek still going on? Are you still shooting for that, or is that?
I don't shoot regularly for it. The set is in Jaipur. So they keep
Oh,
calling me whenever they need some flashback shots. So they call me and they shoot. So recently, when I shot, sometimes they need flashback pictures. Sometimes they need to shoot things like when I was in college, when I fell in love. So all
that's
those, so that younger thing, when you get to shoot, you feel even better. So that is still yet to be on air, and I'm really excited waiting. They have got a very good, like the production is really good, and they have managed it
that's
so well. They have got a bank of 1.5 months. So I'm still waiting for my thing to come. They've got a very good bank.
okay. For the audience who doesn't know what a bank is, I think we have to explain very shortly. Usually, a bank means where you are shooting episodes and you keep it on the side, and then the telecast comes naturally. So
Yeah.
in Balaji, we never had a bank.
Balaji used to shoot today and it used to be on air at 8 next day.
Yeah, or like, okay, you have to dub because the telecast is like in 2 hours. So
Yeah.
you just come out of the scene, you have to dub, you
Yeah.
send it.
Used
It's
to be very
crazy.
cut with no margin time. So
Yeah.
these
So when you hear
and
that the show is having 1.5 months bank, I feel like maybe we're moving again towards a more organic and normal kind of way of shooting. Okay, let me just say hi to Saloni, who has like
hi,
messaged something, then deleted it, and then just hello to both of us. Okay, that's very sweet. Hello,
hi.
Saloni. Any questions you have while this chat is on, please leave it in the comment section. If you see this later, sorry, you missed your chance. So, I wanted to, from age, there is a lot of Botox, lip fillers going on in the industry. If you don't mind to talk about that, because I see a lot of really pretty girls, really pretty faces. They do something to their features and suddenly they start all looking the same, or you feel like they go to the same surgeon, or it's. Do you think this is insecurity, or is this the new beauty standard?
Honestly telling you, I am very, very far away from all these things. And I feel that you should respect the kind of face you have been gifted by God. Your parents have made you, they have brought you up into a beautiful person. Let it be. Definitely, if you have some kind of flaw, in your face and you want to rectify and go to a surgeon and get it done, and if you feel that without that surgery you cannot do, then it can be a
Mm.
requirement, and everybody has got a right to look beautiful. But I have also experienced this thing that people, most of the girls especially, they are like with those duck lips, and then
Yes.
get botox done, and it looks fake, it looks like some bee has got stung has just stung you. And I definitely don't encourage it. I like natural beauty more. And you have all kind of makeup to enhance your beauty. Like I
Yeah.
love to do makeup, and I love to collect different makeup products. Like I'm a junkie for makeup, you can call. And
Yeah. I know
I love
that.
doing
I know that.
tutorials. So I feel every look can be created. You don't need to go for surgeries, botox, fillers. Honestly telling you, I haven't been to skin doctors for a very very long time. If I go to a skin doctor, I just go for a cleanup. That's
Uh,
the, because I have got a very sensitive skin. I'm very scared of needles on my face. I cannot
but
take it.
you have good skin as well. I've seen this is like Nidhi is having really good skin. So besides that,
I
that's
have, but any other normal
taking
person,
good.
I get acne once in a year, once in a month during around my menstruation time. I get on my T zone. Recently, it
Yeah,
has just gone. I conceal it with makeup, so it
okay,
happens.
I'm still getting that at my age. So just a warning ahead. Anybody who thinks this will go away with age, no, you will get your first wrinkles and
These
you
are
still will get pimples.
hormones; they have to pop out, so it's totally fine. It's
Ah,
like it's natural.
yeah, it is natural. So that's. Do you think that some of the do you think it was this way back when we started the insecurity, or do you think with the onslaught because Instagram started in 2013? And I don't know exactly when Kim Kardashian and all these people came, but the beauty standard, I remember when I was younger, there was Kate Moss, who was like very skinny, and then everybody started starving themselves. Cut to now, everybody wants to have the hips of the Kardashians or the lips of the Kardashians, even though they don't have those lips, their lips are also fake. Do you think that Instagram and social media has put more pressure? Because once we are connecting very nicely with our audience, you and me, yeah,
Yeah.
but I see sometimes some influencers, actors who get a lot of wow, they have like one eyebrow little, like something is a little off, they get like really bad feedback. Do you think that's it's an insecurity as well if people go for plastic surgery?
Yeah, honestly telling you, social media has definitely created a pressure on a lot of people, but it depends on how you perceive things. Like people of my age, I have seen so many people, uh, they are wearing very skimpy clothes. They wear clothes in which they are able to reveal their entire body if they are in good shape. See, if you're in good shape, whatever outfit you'll wear, you look good. For that, it doesn't make you have to show off your entire body, because it shows your insecurity more than you looking attractive. I feel so. And
Especially when this goes
there are
on.
people wearing
Yeah.
all sort of
When,
clothes, and sometimes it doesn't like, there's a very thin line between looking cheap and looking hot.
yeah.
So sometimes that thin line breaks. And the pressure of social media is like, I'm seeing so many influencers, they are just dancing on any trendy music, and there's nothing in the reel except exposing their body. So I feel your body is like a temple. Respect it. Show it to the right people. Show it to, if you are an artist, and if your scene requires some kind of like nudity, and if you're okay doing it, do it on the screen. But why on social media? Why you want to attract? I feel it's like a clickbait to all the viewers.
Hmm.
Because if any audience is getting free show, why not? So people are very very insecure, and I feel so that's not required. There are so many things through your talent you can show off.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
very nice reels,
positive.
and you mostly have reels that have to do with the art and with the singing or with the sketch or with something funny. And I think that's where you connect with your audience as well. But what do you see? There was this actress who said uh, that you get casted by the followers you're having.
Yeah, that's very sad. I have actually gone through the similar kind of experience, because people have started judging you on the basis of social media. And it's very, very convenient for people to grow on social media by throwing money. organically you grow very, very slow. It's
Yes, you
not
do.
very quick to just like reach a million. Like recently, once I was asked that how many followers do you have, I told them, yeah, I have 200 something K following. And they said, oh, we are casting only who have millions, was in millions. So I said, okay, go for it. And you yourself in your heart knows that you're out of those 200K, how many are genuine followers, how many of them are able to like stay in touch with you,
Yeah,
they are able to associate with you, connect with you. It's all fake then. So how can I expect a million? And either I'm doing something out of the box that those 1 million people should follow me. So
yeah.
I do not feel happy about it and honest about it that I should have 1 million following. I haven't done that big of a thing till now that I should have 1 million following. In the future, maybe I achieve something big, and then people start following me and I have 1 million following. Then
I
it will be
think people should,
organic.
yeah, people should look at the organic content as well. Many a times you see somebody, okay, million followers and 25,000 likes and 20 comments.
Yeah,
So Why,
and it's
why, is, why are you not understanding that somebody who has this kind of an interaction that can't be genuine, yeah,
yeah,
that
and when
weird.
you don't have organic following, why will any brand put in money on to you? Like if
But they
you are
do, but
collaboration
they
with,
do,
they do, but they don't get any results. It's
yeah,
once or twice because they see the results. There are no sales made because
yeah.
most of the followers are fake.
Wow, this is
Similarly,
a
on
sorry
YouTube, there
story.
are so many music albums coming. Within a week, they touch 15 million.
Yeah,
And 15 million is just a number. If your views are 15 million, why don't you have at least 1 million subscribers? If you are having that
exactly.
views, at least people
I,
should
I
love you
keep
that
on
much.
being I keep on being approached for my channel now because you see I constantly do something. We can give you followers. I said, and then they don't watch. But like, what do I do with the number of my followers?
Exactly.
And and we are having people who want to interact with us. Hi, Mahendra. So Mahendra has also joined. So
Hi.
we are talking about like we've had this now. Now something else, a different topic. Your husband, the cute one. So this is a lovely story. This is like out of a movie because you've known each other for like forever, right?
Yeah, we are childhood friends, me and my husband Mohit. We have been together in Mumbai for last 16 years now, and we know each other much more before that. So we were
Wow.
childhood friends, and he had a dream to get into the industry since he's a singer and a musician. I had no such dreams, and I would say what I am today, where I am today, I give him the 100% credit for it because
Wow.
he has stood by me like a rock always. He was like my guardian angel, always guiding me, standing by me. I've gone for audition when we didn't have a car. We used to go for auditions by bike. He used to come with me, stay there so that I'm safe. So I'm lucky that way, touchwood, that I've had such a partner in my life, and till date he helps me out.
Now
Like
you have a dream project together. You made a little like a company of such, yeah, where you're offering what? This is
he
exciting. I like this.
yeah, exciting venture together because it occurred in like you get ideas when you experience some kind of emotion. So my venture is with the name called Dream Catchers, where we make personalized lullabies, birthday songs, and any occasion songs. And this happened when my sister had a baby girl, and we thought of what should we gift her on her first birthday, because people sometimes gift a child something in silver, something in gold,
Yeah.
or
Mm,
some toy.
mm.
Everything is perishable except a song stays with you forever till your last breath. Even for your memory also, people would listen to your song. So we thought of why not create a personalized song for her. Her name is Gia, and we created a birthday song and a personalized lullaby for her. Both were
That
custom
is really
birthday
beautiful.
song and a customized lullaby. And when we played it with all the flashbacks from the time my sister had conceived, and
Oh,
we collected all the pictures, and it was like a entire journey with the song. Everybody had tears of joy. It was such a beautiful moment. It was a big occasion in our family. Everybody was crying, and we were like, this is something nice. People got moved, and in that particular birthday party, we got few other clients. Like they approached,
wow.
please make it for us.
Yeah.
So we made songs for newborns. We have made songs for 50-year-olds. We have made for 80th birthdays, then 50th anniversaries, and proposal
Nice.
songs. So we keep getting different kind of clients. But our
Hmm.
is babies. So we target
So
more on,
you have a website where people can
yeah.
contact you if anybody's
My
interested, if
website,
anybody looks for that genuine and special
yeah.
gift, then they can come to you. This
Yeah,
is a
yeah. And
wonderful
we,
thing.
a song is something like when we listen to movie songs, Bollywood songs, uh, we don't know the hard work behind it. A song is made with a lot of passion. The music, the lyrics, and the composition. All the three things are done by different people. Then you have a team to record it, and once this recording is done, then it is mixed and mastered. Then the
Mm.
output comes. We listen on Spotify and other different, and it starts from the range of like, it's very expensive. Like it starts from 3 lakh onwards. The
Wow.
Bollywood song I'm talking about,
Yeah.
not yeah.
Not you
We
guys.
thought
No,
we
no.
thought
I think that
of
it's
gifting the similar kind of quality with a very less price. Like the
okay. Wonderful.
price range is quite like less to this 3 lakh thing, but when we like whenever a client approaches us and we ask them to give us a feedback, there are no words required. They just record the tears of people, and it's so
Oh,
emotional. It makes us emotional. Then we think that we have done a wonderful job because this is a gift which will never perish. It's a timeless gift. It's
yeah,
priceless.
it is.
And my
I still
website,
remember. I still remember in lockdown when we were doing that "Ghar Mein Hi Rehna Hai."
yeah,
It was such a catchy tune, such a wonderful song, and it just hit the mark. And it had all the information, and it had a very nice tune, and you felt a little upbeat because
yeah,
that was a time when we were all confused and a little
yeah.
scared, and
Because
that song was
we had no idea what to do. So Mohit created this song, and he needed an actor. I was the only actor available. So we shot, he recorded, and we shot it, edited it, and I took help from all of you, all my friends from Rishta and other friends. And we requested all of you to do a hook step and compiled it into a wonderful song. So
yeah,
some kind of, these are all original numbers. Nobody else has like copied it or made a different song.
wonderful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yeah,
A lot of talent comes together when you are a creative couple. Yeah, you come with your side and with your knowledge, and he comes with his side and his knowledge, and that's just wonderful. Let me
yeah.
just say hi to who has joined Subhash if he's still here, and Akant single. Hi. So any questions you guys are having, please leave it in the comment section because we have a lot of like wow, especially about the song story. There's a lot of wow going
I'll
on.
my website. It's dream-catchers.in. You can mention it also when you're posting this. So you can mention the website,
Yeah.
and also in my Instagram bio if you want to
Yeah,
reach.
yeah, I went from your Instagram, so that is like the easiest to go
Yeah.
directly there. So just to if you are working, yeah, do you take help from outside, or are you one of these people who has to clean and everything at home herself? You know, there are people who are crazy who want to do everything themselves because they're never happy, or you get help in your house.
No, I have house help for cleaning, but I cook on my own because my husband doesn't like anybody else's food. So I
Ah,
just
so
help.
what do you cook? Let's talk about the most important topic for every Indian human being here. Everybody who's from here, they all love food. Everybody's a foodie. Everybody loves food. Let's talk food. What do you cook?
I
What
cook
is your
everything
favorite?
vegetarian. I can cook anything, and I believe I'm a pretty good cook because I yeah, whenever I am like I try and experiment something new, it comes out to be good. So that's the reason my husband doesn't want me to have a help. So what I do is I get preparation done with my like from my help. Like she
Yeah.
does the thing for me, or sometimes needs the flour for me, and then the cooking part I do. So it's there. Today only I made prepared dosas for him. So
Oh,
I love South Indian, and I love to make
oh yeah.
Chinese. You have to
Give me a
come
dosa any day. Yeah, I'm very fond of that. There's this banana leaf where I like to go and I have this honey dosa. I
oh
mean,
wow, I have
like
not
I have
tried.
to try that. I have to try that, and it's really nice.
Oh,
It's
nice.
amazing.
You have to come home someday, then I'll prepare dosas for you.
Oh yes, please. Um, I learned cooking in the lockdown.
Oh, I have
So
seen some videos of you cooking something with potatoes, and I've seen some vegetable, and Akhilji guiding you throughout. I've seen you gobi aloo or
yeah,
something you were making.
because the way a German is peeling a potato and the way an Indian is peeling a potato, they're two different instruments to do it with. So it's an interesting thing to do. And I just brought this. There's more veggie in our house now because I brought the slicer. You know, where you just put the stuff inside, you
Chop.
bang on top of it, and it cuts it all in tiny pieces, and that's a lifesaver. I'm using that now all the time. So, but then how do you handle when you're working? And I think everybody knows now that are long hours.
Yeah.
So
So when I'm regularly working, what I do is I take help from my help. Like she makes chapatis, and Mohit is also very like helpful. Sometimes like he can prepare rice, dal, he can prepare, and vegetable. Sometimes if you just chop and give it to him, he can cook. So that
uh,
much he can do for himself. But most of the times, even during YRKKH, I had to leave early in the morning. So I used to wake half an hour early, and I used to prepare something and go, so that I
hmm,
can have home cooked food and he has home cooked food. So I,
okay, what is it? What is a big advantage to your home cooked food? Yeah, I remember a lot of people were coming with their tiffins. A lot of the actors, everybody was coming with their tiffins.
I believe when I was in Yerish, in Kasautii, and I was too young, and I used to feel, set me free ka khana, eat this food. I had no
Yeah.
idea too much of soda and stuff, and gradually I had put on weight. And if you're continuously eating that kind of oily food, definitely it will bring a toll to your health. And gradually I realized when I saw other people eating ghar ka khana, and then I also started that like it's the most important thing that you should have home cooked food. So the same
Yeah.
when I myself, I prepare it for Mohit and then I leave most of the
Yeah,
times.
it's really difficult. Once in a while, you have outside food. I don't think anybody minds it. But if you are having it constantly, I don't think it is good for you. And set food, I could never eat that set food. So I still don't know on what I survived in Balaji. Now, if you are having a lull period, what do you do? When there is nothing happening, no calls are coming, and no, do you feel like you fell off the face of the earth? Like it's happening to me right now. I keep on having these phases, and right now I'm going through a phase where either the phone is calling, like somebody's calling, and then they take the audition and they say too old. What I'm constantly getting right now, even for characters who are my age, what is really concerning, if you are taking Lady Mountbatten. I can't play Lady Mountbatten because I'm too old. I'm like, what? That's a little crazy because that's my age group.
You
So,
don't you
so
look the same which you looked 15 years back. I don't find any difference on your face.
it started sagging. Okay,
No,
clear. So
you
what
look.
I wanted to say is that this period, did you have periods like this, and then how do you keep yourself
Definitely.
upbeat
I
and
am a
busy?
workaholic person. I hate sitting at home. I like sometimes I even get depressed thinking that आज कोई audition नहीं है. And when there's a audition or like more than one audition, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
Auditions are something people ask me, you still audition? I said, why not? Auditions has to be throughout. It's your learning process. And like I keep auditioning for lots of ads, and most of the time I get shortlisted. And I feel that sense of achievement after that, that at least you got noticed. And once you get noticed in one particular place, it's an achievement for any actor because it gets carried forward. Like
Mm.
from one ad, you start getting different projects. But many a times there are dull phases when you don't have anything to do. So I try to spend a lot of time with my plants. I love gardening. I love
Oh,
take
that
care
is
of
nice.
clean each and every leaf of my plants to just keep myself busy. And and sometimes I'm doing my graphics work because I am a graphic designer also.
Yeah,
So
if you guys didn't know that, she is a graphic designer as well. So
yeah.
it's like,
So sometimes I like to design on my computer, and I keep myself busy, and otherwise I'm cooking. So these are the things which keeps me busy, or I'm shopping, I'm out. So but I definitely love to work. I'm the happiest when I'm working.
yeah,
And
I know.
the
that
way I
that is something that when people are, I think every actor and every artist can understand this, that we need work, and people who have been working all their lives, they are craving to not work, and they
yeah,
don't understand
like
when you don't work, then their whole life can go for a toss. Yeah, so
there have been times I have done two shows together, and I've like not slept for 30 hours, and I used to crib that time कि सोने को नहीं मिलता. I don't get time for myself. I don't get time to spend with my husband. There have been times when I've been able to do that, and now I feel like sense of achievement. I was that capable. I used to work 30 hours a day, and I used to work for two shows. So that now I crave for it. Like I want it.
me too. I think when you become a
We have
certain age, you
our
also
gratitude
start
for,
appreciating it. I think
yeah,
you start appreciating it and you see it differently. I
yeah.
think a lot of actors, they also come and they feel like, oh, I'm getting exploited. You call me at 8 in the morning and my scene is only in the afternoon, so why did you call me in the morning? And actually, you booked your 12 hours. If I sit or if I work, that is up to you, the
See,
producer,
you
the
have to
director,
take
because
out.
you don't need.
We are wasting our time on sets, sitting in the makeup room, but you have to make it productive. I used to carry my laptop. I'm not a reader. I don't read books. People sometimes carry their books. Either I used to sketch or I used to design something, and I used to make sure I'm busy because I am very very workaholic. I hate to waste time. Like when the day I waste time, I evaluate every night before sleeping. What did I do today? Was my day worthwhile? So I am hard on myself many a times that yeah, today I didn't do anything productive. I should do tomorrow. I should make a balance. So many a times I do this, which is wrong. Sometimes you should chill also, but I love to work.
It's a balance thing. It's a balance thing. So, do you sometimes go into like meditation or these kinds of things to like balance yourself out, or to refresh and recharge, or is work your only recharge?
No, I do yoga regularly, like five
Oh,
times a week. Monday to Friday, I do yoga, and it keeps me sane a lot. Like Saturday, Sundays, I feel something is missing because I wake up late because of it. Otherwise,
okay.
I'm 5:45 in the morning, and my yoga class
Wow.
30 to 7:30. That's the best time to do any kind of
Yeah.
exercise because the weather is good.
Yeah.
The see the sun. If you have followed my stories, I see the sun rising every day, and
Yeah, I
that's
see that.
happiest moment of the day. I feel I could salute the sun when it was rising. I do
That
sunset.
means if you're getting the first sun rays, that means it makes you also very like happy, and it stimulates your hormones and everything in
Yeah,
your
yeah,
system.
definitely vitamin D and everything. Like you are absorbing the first sunlight, and I do Surya Namaskars, sun salutations, or every Wednesday I do that. So when I'm doing that and I see the sun rising, and I feel that my prayers are reaching the sun, I feel
Wow.
very watching. Like I am actually very connected to moon and sun somehow. Even sunsets attract me a lot. Like when I see a beautiful moon and it charges me up. So I don't know. I love these like small little things make me happy.
That is actually big things that you're paying attention to.
Yeah,
Uh, some people
yeah,
might be thinking it's
I,
not a big deal, but it is a big deal because we all have lost our ability to live in that cycle. And it looks like you are living in that cycle. And that means you're more connected and you're healthier and you're probably also happier because
yeah,
you are like that. And then when you go into situations, work situations, you react different. Like you say, you have a very positive attitude towards auditions, very positive attitude towards work. And I don't think I ever heard you cry. Like I never heard Nidhi go like, "Nah, nah, hum, hum." You know, one. one of these things. I don't think I've ever seen you do that. I think you have always been like chilled out.
Yeah, I
Maybe when we were a little younger in
love.
Kasautii, because what happened in Kasautii is that we were like when we were had something to shoot, it was fun, but a lot of time it was just sitting around and waiting. I remember Balaji was a lot of waiting and sitting. So
Balaji came to me with a lot of pressure. If you know my story, how I started my my acting career, it was all under pressure. There was no dream of becoming an actor or pursuing acting ever in my life. I always wanted to be an animator and a graphic designer. I got spotted by our ace producer Ekta Kapoor, and when she saw me, and I did a small role in one of the Z TV shows, and she saw me on screen. And when she saw me there, and she told her team to find me, and when they approached me, I said no. I don't want to, because that special that scene which I had done for Z, that was also with a lot of force, like peer pressure, please kar lo, and I did that because they were looking for somebody who looks like Punjabi looking girl, school girl. I did that, and when it went on air, Ekta liked me on screen, and she spotted me from there. And when I was approached for it, I said, no, I don't want to be an actor. I am studying here. I had come to Mumbai to study. I was doing my animation studies. And I was forced, literally, I was said, you cannot say no to it. And when I was taken to Balaji office, like from threading of eyebrows to upper lips and to my entire makeup, I had never done all of those things. And they were done in the presence of Jitendra and what's her name? Shobha Kapoorji. So they made me sign the contract of Kasturi. So I started as a lead of Kasturi, and everything was new for me because I'd never faced the camera, I'd never acted before. And then Kasautii happened after that. Like after Kasturi, Kasautii had happened. And I spoke to my teachers, like, how will I manage? I have paid the fees. How will I cope up with my main goal of becoming a graphic designer? They all were like, you are getting a platter. Please accept it. People actually rub their entire, like they just run around the thing and they don't get it. सब
mm,
अपने रगड़ते हैं उनको नहीं मिलता है तुम्हें करना चाहिए these were their words. And I thought ki okay, let's do it. And 2006 7 I 6 I started, and that next year it was a recession time. There were no jobs for graphic designers and animators, and all my like students who were there, they all were like really struggling to get jobs. So then
mm,
I showed my gratitude to the set ka god, that there were statues of Ganesh ji in the set. I
yeah.
used to think these are real temples. I was not like, I had no idea about the industry. I was very very dumb. So I used to actually, when I used to get my first paycheck, I went and kept it in front of the thank you God for
But
giving.
any statue, even if it is on a set, I feel like it is that kind of a statue. I
Yeah,
feel that because it gives the vibe, it gives the emotions, and when we're starting every day with this,
yeah,
we're starting every before any shoot. There is a Ganesh picture, and we're all singing together. We're all chanting together.
yeah. That
It's a
happens.
beautiful way of
Because
starting. I have just one more question to you. When did you start loving acting?
Uh, after doing Kasautii, I was very bad at my acting in Kasautii, I'll be honest, because I was told by the director once that there are six girls, five or six girls, we all were sisters. When I asked them, all of them to cry, she's the only one, when she cries, it looks she's smiling. So I know how to cry. Then, then I went to Shweta Tiwari. I spoke to her. I said, how to cry? She said, feel it. Start feeling. It should show from your nerves over here that you are upset and you're crying. Then
Okay.
and I'm a master in crying. I can cry anytime. So I believe I had no love for it till the time I was doing Kasautii, and after that I was very confused after that show. Whether I should get back into my studies. I wanted to complete my studies for sure, and I did that. I completed it. I have a certificate from the Cambridge University. And when once I was doing my course, again I got call from Balaji. Then I did Karam Apna Apna, I did Kis Desh Mein Hai Mera Dil, and couple of Balaji shows, and it was like never ending. It was like, you cannot leave us. You are in a 3 years contract. And for 3 years I did Balaji. Then there was a time when I had no work. Like 6 months I had no work. I gave almost 500 auditions. I,
Wow.
I used to write down every audition I used to give, not for ads. It was used to be for TV. 500 auditions. Then came Nandini of Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata. When I
Okay.
for Nandini, I was the only artist who had auditioned for that character, and I got finalized. There was nobody else for it. And I was like, playing a handicapped girl is a very challenging thing, but I was told in next 3 months you'll be fine. So I thought, okay, 3 months I'll be on a wheelchair, then I'll be walking. Can you believe I am the only artist in the industry who has been a handicapped uh, character for 12 years?
But I think it is it is a great thing to do because you have shown reality.
Definitely. I thank my stars and I show my gratitude to the show, to the makers, because people connect. Like, I had gone for a show to Gujarat for a Navratri show. I was
Mhm.
requested to come down the stage and meet somebody in the wheelchair. That girl had,
Mhm.
she said, "After I saw you falling in love with Mohit in the show, I felt I should fall in love. So if you
Oh,
handicapped girl can fall in love, get married, live a normal life, have children, why not me?" She had tears, she hugged me so tightly. I'm getting goosebumps as I'm talking. So it was such a beautiful moment, and that memory will always live with me. If I made a little
definitely.
person's heart melt because of my performance, why not?
Yes, wonderful. And on that note, I think we can conclude the session. Thank you
Sure.
for giving me the time. Anything else you want to say? Anything else you feel like saying? Otherwise, this is a beautiful end to the whole session. A really good feeling.
We spoke about the past, we spoke about the present, and I will just tell you a little about my upcoming project.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
please do.
yeah, my film is releasing on the 19th of May in the theaters, and the
Okay.
name is Chaar Lugaai. So all
Mm-hmm.
the who are watching, it's going to be released in the whole of UP, Delhi, and Mumbai, in these three regions, more of the north areas. And it's
Okay.
a small film, but I have an important role. Like, I'm a protagonist, one of the
Ah,
protagonists. So
congratulations.
thank you, and I'm looking forward. Let's see.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
a situational comedy, and I believe people will like it.
Okay, that is definitely something that you can look forward to, and let's hope it comes for all the people who are not in those areas that it will come on OTT platform. Let's hope, no?
And more last thing, I would like to congratulate you and Akhilji. I keep watching your videos. You are doing an amazing job. All the people who are watching this video, please learn a lesson from them. Like, you guys coming from two different poles apart. Akhilji is from Kanpur, from my hometown, I know, and you coming all the way. I don't know the exact country you are from.
Germany.
Nee, Germany. Okay, she's from Germany, and Germany and Kanpur staying together. Imagine, and she has absorbed our Indian culture so beautifully. You're looking so beautiful, and I feel
Thank you.
hats off to you guys. Keep rocking, make
Thank
lovely
you.
content,
Thank you.
and hope to see you soon. Please come home. We'll catch up. Thank you,
Yes.
viewers, for watching us.
Okay.